Thursdays with Jaquan, yeah. If you want a talk show, this is the one. Thursdays with Jaquan, yeah. If you want a talk show, this is the one. Every Thursday live.
We're almost ready to begin. We hope you're ready for an amazing conversation, entertainment, and, of course, an empowering message. If you're watching on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, feel free to share right now and invite your family and friends to this amazing experience.
Hey y'all. It's Kat and it's Z, and it's time for the DYP show. Okay, get into it. So this week we got a lot of great things for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. But if this is your first time tuning in, let me let you know. Go ahead and text. Get your phones out. No, you got it already. But go ahead and text at DYP now, all caps, to 81010. Get you a little connected to the DYP family, okay? So, the show itself is about empowerment, encouragement, life skills, life hacks, everything you need as a young person to help you keep going and keep pushing through life, okay?
Right. So it's about to be lit. Make sure you watch on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, your mama house, your daddy house, your sister house, at work, wherever. Okay, yeah, whatever. Because it's that lit. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And also have a watch party with your friends because it's that lit.
Because if there's a talk show, this is the talk show. Okay?
So let's get into it with this clip.
Get into it.
My dad's name was Camouflau'jae. He was on his way, he had signed with Universal Records. My mom, she found out she was pregnant. She was happy, they were happy.
Flau'jae's dad, we started dating when we were like teenagers. We were in love. We were on track to really become a family. We had just moved in our first house. A week or so later, I got the call that he's been shot.
I think it was like a rap rivalry, I'm not sure.
The day he passed, me being pregnant with his child, it was the most devastating day of my life. He was 20 years old. He was a baby. I broke down so bad. I just went into total shock. My doctor said, you're losing weight and you should be gaining weight. And he was so real, And I went home and said, I gotta make sure this baby is okay.
When I listened to my father's music, it inspired me to make my own.
I really feel Flau'jae's inherited her dad's talent.
In my city, Savannah, a lot of people said, being on America's Got Talent, I don't know, Flau'jae, girl, really? But I don't care how people feel about it. Tonight, I have my father behind me. I'm ready to take over the world.
I'm ready.
Let's get into
Y'all need to get ready.
Let's get
to it. DYP. This is the place to be. Okay? All right. We out. Peace and love, y'all.
What's up, DYP family? Listen, I'm so glad you tuned in to segment 8 of Dear Young People. Today, I'm so excited to have Flau'jae. She's from Savannah, but all the way from the ATL. Flau'jae, tell us just a little about, everybody knows who you are and all the great things you have going on. Tell us, what's coming next for you, what you got going on next.
2021 is going to be a big year for me. I'm so excited. I feel like 2020, it wasn't a bad year, but it was just like a chill year, you know what I'm saying? We was in the house, but I was able to find different ways to express myself. I started playing basketball more. And when I played this summer, I got 20 D1 offers. So I found another element that I can really exceed in. So I'm really excited. But next year, I'm dropping a project. I got a lot of big features coming, so I'm super excited.
Okay, so listen, I know everybody is tired of talking about the pandemic, this corona stuff. How do you feel, has COVID-19, redefined who you are? I know you said that just a few minutes ago, but what do you think COVID-19 really brought out you?
It didn't redefine, but I definitely found myself more You know what I'm saying? You sit in the house, you have more time to think, and you have more time to create, and you have more time to adjust. You know what I mean? So I think that this pandemic was like good for me. You know what I'm saying? Now it probably wasn't good for other people, but it was good for me. Like I really found a lot of positive things in this situation.
Yeah, because you know you learn things about your family, you learn things about yourself. Tell me, you know, about how did you get the passion for the music industry? When did you find out, you know, you wanted to be?
Well, at first, when I was running around the streets of Savannah trying to rap at 8 years old, I just wanted to rap because my dad rapped. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them things. But as I got older and I went on a rap game, and then I was like, I could really make a career out of this. And then I fell in love with the process of making music. And so I just knew that I could be good and I could be great. So I just kept pursuing it. You know what I'm saying? And I just kept working on it.
I'm glad you said something about the rap game. I was going to try to say that to kind of like the end, but I want to ask you this. Who do you think, who do you think gave you, you know, like the most competition? Who gave you the most heat?
I feel like, I don't know, because let me tell you, I was only 12 years old on that show. I was 12. I'm 17 now. So, like, you could line any of them up against me now, and it wouldn't be no, you feel me? But, like, I like all of them are good. Nova, Roscoe, Detronada. I give it to them, yeah, all of them. They were good.
So, but if you had to pick one person that you could stand face to face right now, who would it be?
And what?
From
and
the
do
rap
what?
game.
And do what?
A battle.
You can line all of them up. You can line them all up.
So listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I did some homework prior to today, and I'm gonna just come out and tell you, I can't cap. Your music is fire. Like,
Thank you.
I listened to a few of them. I'm gonna ask you about. I want to say made it.
Make it.
Make it. What was the motivation behind that song? Like, what is it something you were going through personally?
Yeah. It was like coming off the rap game and then coming off of America's Got Talent and then like losing both of those shows. It was just like, you know, I felt down. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I needed to inspire myself. You know what I'm saying? So that song was really, really, really important to me because it was like me telling myself that I gotta make it. Like I done been through all these things. I done went through crazy circumstances. Now it's my turn.
In another song that I listened to, Gon' Leave, you said something that, like, it really got me. You said, the people you knew forever, they'll suck you for dry.
Yeah.
What did you really mean by that? I mean, it's common sense, but what led it to that?
It was just like, the people you know for the longest, you know what I'm saying, can have like, they don't even really care for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I could probably meet you today, and you probably have better intentions than me than some people I knew my whole life. You see what I'm saying? So like that meant like the people you knew forever, they probably gonna suck everything that they can get out of you. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I meant.
And that's just like, you know, you never know who you can trust. That's why I hear so many people saying trust nobody. But you'll always be surrounded by the right people, and then you know, like, you know, who's for you and who against you. So that's something that really stuck with me when I was doing my homework. So, like, let's talk about, you know, if you had, for all young people, artists that may be watching, if you had like a guide or you could write something down to share with them about, you know, the obstacles and the, you know, challenges that you face. What would you say to those young people?
Well, I would tell them that my biggest challenge was procrastination. Like, me procrastinating oh my God. You know, I hate Fortnite. I hate, I'm not getting a new PS5 because I just feel like it's going to make me procrastinate. Like, I can't. And procrastination was my worst enemy because I'd be like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. Just 10 more minutes. I'm going to do it at one pass. I'm going to do it at two pass. So, you know, I didn't work a lot, you know what I'm saying, when I was procrastinating. So I just, like, keep your head on a swivel. If something like, is making you procrastinate, delete it. Like, I had to delete my Instagram today, had to delete TikTok. I just had to, just because I know it's a goal, you know what I'm saying, that I got to focus on, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to strive.
And sometimes that's what I do, too. I find myself, like, deleting that stuff, because it could sometimes bring, you know, negativity to you. And you know, like, you're going bigger places, greater places. You might think, you know, this is nothing for you. You're going even greater. And so you just got to, you know, separate yourself from people who may talk down, you know where you're going, so you don't have to really listen to them. Back in 2018, you were on America's Got Talent. I wanted to ask you, you performed Guns Down. That was a song that really touched a lot of people. What was the feeling when, I forgot his name, Chris Hardwick, something like that. Yep. What was the feeling when he, gave you the gold buzzer?
That was crazy. It was a really emotional but happy feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just never thought. Because let me tell you, like, before, all the judges had already clicked their golden buzzer. They had already clicked their golden buzzer. So I'm like.
Did you expect his golden buzzer?
No, but yeah, because I'm going to keep it real. Like, I'm a little black girl that's out here rapping. Everybody out here singing. They doing gymnastics. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's no way. And then, like, it felt like I was really that one in a million. You know what I'm saying? And that really made me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, go hard. Because then I still go hard. Because Simon Cowell, he was like, he came back and he was like, you're a star. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that meant a lot to me because I was like, at that time, I was thinking about just, quitting rap and doing something else. You know what I'm saying? So it really brought me back to, like, I know I could do this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still doing it.
That's powerful. So let me ask you this. What, out of the rap game and America's Got Talent, which one of those did you feel like you learned the most from?
I would say the rap game because I feel like the rap game polished me for America's Got Talent. Like, I wouldn't be able to do any of them things I did on America's Got Talent if it wasn't for the rap game. Like, being in that house with Jermaine Dupri and those kids and, like, the contestants, the parents, the managers, everything, it really, like, it made me be able to be on a bigger stage. It was that stepping stone that I needed. So, like, it's like, it taught me so much. It taught me how to walk in a room and, you know what I'm saying, keep your composure, perform on the stage, and you know what I'm saying? So it's the little stuff. So it was a stepping stone for AGT.
So do you think you, without the rap game and without America's Got Talent, do you think you would be where you're at now?
I would be, but it would take a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really built my fan base off of that. Like, people still know me from the rap game. You know what I'm saying? And people are knowing me more from America's Got Talent. So I think without those two, it would have took a lot longer. You know what I'm saying? But I would have built up my buzz just because. When you got true talent, it always finds your way to you.
And one of the things I noticed, because I've been following you for a long time, and one of the things I noticed a lot of people that, that are inspired by you, your music, your lifestyle, and that, that your lifestyle is just, it empowers other young women, other young artists, female artists, that's trying to get out there just how you are. So, one of the reasons why I, was so eager to have you on the show is because of the amazing story you had. And I know, your childhood, and you may not know this, but both of our fathers, they grew up together, they went to school, and both of us, we grew up without our fathers. Not like, they didn't want to be there, but they were taken because of, gun violence. And so we're getting ready to go, but that's something I want to ask you really quick. If you had, what would you do if you had something to stop gun violence? How would we come together as a community? If you had a plan, what would it be?
Ultimately, I think that it starts with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see a lot of stuff, like, with the whole, okay, let's break it down. You see with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, right. It's like, well, y'all killing each other, and then they go into their dumb opinion.
Make a lot of sense.
But you know what I'm saying? But it's still facts. Like, we're killing each other. We have to stop it within. You know what I'm saying? I seen this video of this KKK dude. He was like, if it was up to me, I would just go take a truckload of Hennessy and liquor and crack, and I go put it in there and watch them kill them themselves. You know what I'm saying? And if you sit back, it make a lot of sense. It got to start with us. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people growing up without fathers, you know what I'm saying, that need them because of this gun violence. So it has to start with us. We have to make a change, and if we don't, then it's going to be a reoccurring cycle for generations to come.
How can we come together, like, as a community, not just black people, not just white people, but as a whole? How can we come together and kind of like defeat gun violence? I know it'll never stop.
Right.
But
it's going to be hard, but throughout your community, it's always hard because listen, everybody got different agendas. You see what I'm saying? Like you might have the most wholehearted person right here, but then there's somebody under there trying to snake them. So what you want to do is come together. I think, you know what I'm saying? I see like a lot on the West Coast. You see the Bloods and the Crips coming together, all that. It's like we got to come together for a bigger purpose. Everybody has to come together. And I think that this whole Trump-Biden thing has, you know, made everybody come together because they see Trump is a narcissist, you know what I'm saying? And like, call it how you call it, but like, it made a lot of us come together. Like, it's not, I seen it was like a lot of young people have voted, you know what I'm saying? More than.
That probably never voted before.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's coming slowly but surely. So we just got to keep working on coming together as people.
So basically what I just took from what you said is, you know, we got to put our differences aside.
Right.
You know, it's not about who black, white, Chinese or whatever.
Right.
You know, just come together, put everything aside, and kind of push toward making the world a better place.
Yeah, because like you can see like the Hispanics, they'll go pile up in one car, go get the job done, come back. You know what I'm saying? You sit there a team.
They believe.
There's no, you know what I'm saying? So that's all we gotta learn to do as the black people in this community if we won't change. Simple.
That was powerful what you just said. I want to let you go now because we run out of time. But I appreciate you for coming on the show.
No problem.
And y'all don't go nowhere. Just before we go, she's gonna give you a little sneak peek.
For sure.
But before we go, I gotta ask you this question because this is something that I always, you know, wanted to ask my dad. I always had questions for him, you know, growing up without him. What would it like if you had one thing to ask him about life? What would that question be?
About
if you're
life.
comfortable.
I don't know, cause like I don't know, like I literally don't know, cause like when you grow up without a father, I don't know if it's just me, and I was like, Mama, am I weird for this? But it's like, it's hard to know anything of that sort. Like I've never had a father; it was just me and my mama growing up. So it's like, I don't know what it's like to have a male's, you know, presence around, or a male's opinion, or a man's help, you know, in my life, cause me and my mama, like we raised, you know what I'm saying? She raised me, and so it's like. I be thinking about that all the time, though. Like, what would he be doing? Because I honestly don't know. I just know what my mama taught me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, it's crazy. Like, I be talking to my friends, and they be saying what they dad do, and I'm like, no, what that feel like? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy that I even got to think that, but it's like, dang, what that feel like? So I don't even really know.
And I know I said that we got to go, but
Yeah.
I
I'm good.
had a stepdad, too. He passed because he had, like, 3 strokes back in 2017. So even though I had, like, a father figure,
Yeah.
that never could take away from, you know, my biological father, not,
Right.
you know, having that relationship with him. And to this day, I still, you know, I feel bad sometimes
Right.
because I'm like, I mean, he didn't just walk away, but, you know, somebody just took his life and without knowing, like, he's supposed to raise this boy to,
Right.
you know, become a man. So that's something that I always think about.
And for me, like, I have a stepfather, and I've known him for, like, 5 years. And it took me a while to, like, accept, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I feel like I'm backstabbing my dad. You see what I'm saying? Like, thinking like that. And, you know, but, like, when you get somebody who loves you like their own, and they treat you like that, and they teach you life lessons that I now know, you know, it's always good to have that. That's why I like, when my friends be arguing with their people, I just be like, just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't work. He could be here one day and be gone the next.
You know how it feels to be.
To not have that, yeah.
I really appreciate you. I don't want to hold no of your time.
Okay.
But y'all don't go nowhere. She's about to come right back. And after her, I'm going to come back with a real quick, empowering message. So I appreciate you. Don't go nowhere. Come right back.
Yes, sir.
I'm from Savannah, down by the border. With them project windows is hid by the borders. A beautiful city, but get dark and deep. Same place my father was raised and taken from me. I'm just trying to fulfill his legacy, they hating on me. And it's really in my blood, ain't no debating on me. Yeah, I'm putting in work 24/7, yeah, whenever. I know you with me, so we gon' grind together. And when it rain gold, we gon' shine forever.
You, the lyrics, everything feels real.
I'm from a small city doing big things, so I know that you proud of me. I hope everything God gave you, he put it all in me. I'ma take our dreams to the roof, ain't no boundaries. I promise you gon' get the best out of me. I hope we get to meet again somewhere out of reach. You tatted in me so we shine together forever. Daddy, I miss you.
What's up, DYP fam? It's your girl Flau'jae. I'm finna spit something for y'all. Let's do it. Yeah. Flau'jae. Flau'jae. Look. If you ain't my stylist, don't address me. If my teacher, don't you test me. I be sniping like I'm Wesley. We be geeking to the next week. Think I'm turning to my best me. You can love me, but don't stress me. I don't care, cut the check, please. Never post you, that's too messy. Look, and if you my dog and ain't got it all, well, it's okay, we can split that. And they know that I stay with a stick at. I ain't coming to play, and I meant that. They was sneaking the K in the kickback, and they want the okay, so I sent that. Why you trying to throw shade? I don't get that. We don't talk, why you stay with the chit chat? Look, I put my gang in positions to win. We be sprinting the bag, we conditioned to win. I've been balling so hard, the commissioner grin, and they ain't want smoke, but it's tension again. I never read ya, I did it, John. The Bentley was black, it was tinted Wakanda. I spent like a stack in the Bentley La Honda. I need a Ferrari, I been in the Honda. I ain't been in my bag, I admit that. I was speeding too fast, had to sit back. But I need to protect where my wrist at. Now they wonder where I'ma commit at. I don't know, I'm just rapping and balling. I'm trapping with Spalding, I give it my all in. But I had to step back like I'm Harden. I had a new calling, I promise I'm all in. They can't keep with the pace, I'ma leave it. Said my trash in my face, I was heated. Never knew that was the chase that I needed. Now give me a beat, say my grace, I'ma eat it on God. Yeah. On fly.
Yeah. When I first came to AGT, people thought it wasn't the right move for me, but I don't care how people feel about it. I'm gonna show them me. I feel like when the times are rough, and the pressure is on you, pressure yourself some more and turn to a diamond. That's what I had to learn. I had to learn to turn that negative into a positive.
It's segment 8, and we have Flau'jae. Before we go, you know how we do it. Every time we always leave with an empowering message. Today, I want to simply talk to you about focusing on your purpose. If I could give a shout out to everyone who wakes up every morning and you know your current situation may be tough, it might be hard, but listen, you still get up, you still stand strong because you know things will get better. Listen, I want to encourage you, stop skipping the workout, stop doubting yourself, stop worrying about what people may feel about you. Don't be afraid to try something new. When you step out of the box, guess what? You stepping into your purpose. When you put your focus on what's important, you find your purpose. For these last 2 months, I want to encourage you, focus on the things that matter. Focus on your purpose. Focus on that goal that you may have wrote maybe 2 weeks ago and never went back to it. I want to encourage you. Believe me when I say this, the moment you focus and put your focus back on what matters, you'll find out that you have purpose. Just like Flau'jae said, she said, you made it this far, you can't lose. I want to let you know that if you continue to maintain, keep going, keep pressing, the end of this year is going to be better than ever before. You can't lose, so just keep going.
Y'all, that was amazing. I don't know about y'all, but it was definitely the song for me. What about you?
It was definitely the empowerment for me, man.
That part. Thank y'all for tuning in. And if you held in with us, if you want to try to partner with the family, definitely go ahead and do that via Cash App. We accept donations. We're very appreciative of so. Definitely try to partner with Jaquan as well. You can email us. All the info will be on the screen.
We hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you go get your DYP merch so you can look fresh and clean.
Out.
Feel me? My cousin Jaquan, I love what you're doing. It's super major. Love.
We appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you for watching, dear young people. We want to engage with you. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at the DYP Show. If you'd like to get instant reminders and inspirational quotes daily, text the number located on the screen and join the DYP movement. To support the vision of Jaquan O. Oliver, feel free to donate via Cash App. Stay encouraged and empowered. Can't wait to see you next time on the DYP Show.
So they peek through the bushes, but I'm just trying to raise awareness for the people that's looking in yo. If he would've put that gun down, then he would've been here right now. And if he would've put that gun down, then she would've been here right now. And if he would've put that gun down, then they would've been here right now. If he would've put that gun down, like everybody put your guns down. I know how I feel, I let them know I'm with them. Kids scared to go to school, they might be a victim. Pain is the symptom, it's not good for my system. All these crazy gun laws need to fix them. Mass shootings at school and even churches. It's hard to see them little kids laying in them hearses. It kinda seem like our country cursed, and they thinking about the money, people come first, man. It's like history repeating itself, and they act like they don't see us, but we seeking for help. Man, they ain't gonna understand till they see for theyself. I swear they ain't gonna understand till they see for theyself. And yo, if he would've put that gun down,